What's going on, guys? This is Big D518, and I am here today with a kind of a raw review, I guess, of sorts. First and foremost, if you guys do enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below for more great videos like this. And if you're a fan of Pokemon, well, that's an added bonus. So you see in the picture, right over here, Daniel Bryan was on Raw tonight and made a special announcement, or kind of foresaw things. Not foresaw things, but he kind of make a foreshadowing of things on Twitter. I don't have the exact Twitter in front of me, or the exact tweet in front of me, but it was kind of morbid, kind of, like dark in a way, like he was going to retire. That's what a lot of people thought, considering the neck injury, the arm injury, and everything that was going on in his life. Everyone thought he was done. He was going to be another Edge. He was going to be Christian, in a sense that his career was pretty much over before it even really kicked off, even though he's been a wrestling vet, if you count Ring of Honor and all the other indie and I would call them lower card wrestling promotions. But he came on tonight. Spoiler if you guys haven't watched it yet, and pretty much announced that his career is not over, and that he will be in the 2015 Royal Rumble. This is fantastic news for WWE. Fantastic news. I don't know what the company would be like if they didn't have Daniel Bryan in it. Daniel Bryan connects with the crowd, not just because of the yes movement or anything like that. It has to do with his in-ring ability and just his overall, charisma. A lot of people thought in the very beginnings of WWE, when he was clean-shaven Daniel Bryan in NXT with The Miz as his pro, that he was vanilla, that he was boring on the mic, that he didn't have any mic skills. And biggest antagonist of that, either from a storyline standpoint or just from his own personal standpoint, was Michael Cole. Michael Cole would antagonize this guy just because he's a vegan, just because he doesn't own a TV, that he was a boring competitor. Great in-ring skills, but he thought he was boring. Well, here we go, right here. Look at that face. That face right there? That face is determination. That face shows heart and passion for what he does in wrestling. In unrelated Daniel Bryan news, for whatever reason, WWE felt the need to have Seth Rollins continue with his crusade to get the authority back. He threatened the curb stomp on a defenseless Edge as Big Show held him down on top of the briefcase, which pretty much antagonized Cena to come out after, Rollins addressed him directly. And pretty much said, Cena, if you don't bring the authority back, I will curb stomp him, break his neck, and paralyze him. Kind of dark, but hey, he's a bad guy. What I don't understand with this storyline is, like, why draw it out like this? This is like almost from the same angle with Cena being fired with the Wade Barrett Randy Orton title match. If Wade Barrett loses, Cena gets fired. Retrospect, Cena never left TV. The only difference in this situation and that situation is that the authority has been off TV for a month, 3 weeks. But every single week, Seth Rollins has a mic in his hand, he brings up the authority, so it's like they never left. I don't get it. I don't think anybody else really, understands it, but that's what they wanted to go with. So he got his wish. Cena did cave in, say that the authority's back into power. Rollins eventually threatens, or doesn't threaten, saying, "You should know me better by now. I'm going to kill him anyways." His exact quote, I believe. Cena comes in for the save. Edge scoots out. Big Show KO punches and curb stomp from Rollins. This prompts Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman to come out, shake hands with Seth Rollins, and conveniently, the Authority pops out with champagne in their hand, celebrating and toasting the new year that they're back in power. Yay. I'd rather have the anonymous Raw general manager as the, general manager. I'd rather have, well, I'm not even going to say that because that's a football matter. But I would rather, listen to anybody else. Bring Shaq back to be a Raw general manager. Bring fucking Gary Coleman, and Gary Coleman could be a fucking general manager. I don't even know where he is now. Bring John Stamos. John Stamos could be a fucking general manager. Bring Batista or Blue-Tista. Have him be general manager. But overall, I do actually want to say, though, that this episode of Raw was really, really good. They let Ryback open up, kind of give you guys an idea on who he was before wrestling, his early years in wrestling when he was Ryan Reeves, by his real name, when he broke back into wrestling after being eliminated from NXT to be a part of the Nexus, to his really, really sorry, I was distracted by something. But by his really gross injury that he had with his broken ankle in 3 spots and then his broken leg up to his knee. That scar that he showed on Raw, I don't have a picture of it. If you haven't seen it, go find it. It's pretty nasty looking. And then giving us the evolution of Ryback. And that his whole premise of this feud with Rusev is not USA versus Russia. It's just, to quote him, one big guy beating another big guy's ass. So there you go. They let Cesaro open up. I mean, it's true. He won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and he's a fantastic in-ring competitor. My God, if they let him do the Cesaro swing a little bit more, or hell, even the suplex off the second rope while his opponent is standing on the apron, he's got power, unmitigated power. Let him use it. Not to mention the fact that the guy, I would say he has a silver tongue on the mic. You let him have a mic, I think he's better. Like, he could be just as good as anybody else in the business. He could be a Chris Jericho. Maybe not on the level of Austin necessarily, but come on, dude. He's got really, really good mic skills. But to say that WWE didn't want to push him because he didn't connect with the crowd, there's a lot of people that don't connect with the crowd that get pushes. Go figure. The Usos win the tag team titles, furthering their story with the Miz and Naomi saga. Not really a saga, but their storyline. I hope this means that Damian Sandow, or should I say Mizdow, will now be allowed to, move on from this and actually, grow. I hope he's a face. I do kind of hope that he's a face. But they lose the titles. Usos are tag team champions. And now, speaking of tag teams, the Ascension, or as I like to say, the Road Warriors 5.0, because the Road Warriors had Road Warriors and Road Warriors 2000, if y'all remember that. Yeah, if you take a look at their ring gear, it's pretty much a poor man's... Sorry about that. They're pretty much a poor man's imitation of the Road Warriors. They're concerning their ring gear. Go figure. Whatever happened to Bo Dallas? Is he getting just completely gone? I don't know. But one interesting thing I do want to say, if you guys I'm gonna comment question. Your favorite ring entrance theme for any superstar, current, past, present, can't really say future because we don't know what the future holds. I personally want to say one of my favorite entrance themes is Dean Ambrose. I don't know, it just gets me hype every single time I hear it. So if you haven't heard his theme song, go into the search bar on YouTube, type in Dean Ambrose entrance theme, and listen to it. I think it's pretty good. That's just me. But again, I will say that this was a very, very good addition to Raw, albeit kind of a letdown at the very end with the authority angle. I would have gone with Daniel Bryan at the very end, had him have his, limelight and Raw on a hot note entering into 2015. But that's WWE for you. They want to do things their way. Well, I'm going to try and make this a normal thing when it comes to, Monday reviews and stuff like that for Raw. I do like doing wrestling reviews. If you guys enjoy them, please let me know with some likes down below, some comments on what you guys think of Raw. And definitely don't forget to let me know what your favorite wrestling entrance theme is, either past or present. Like I said, like, comment, and most of all, subscribe. Your subscribes definitely tell me that I am doing something right and that it allows me to continue. So I know it sounds like I'm kind of monotone. I'm still just getting over a little cold. But like I said, to beat a dead horse, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This has been Big D518. As I always say, be safe and take it easy.